my fellow makeup enthusiasts, welcome back to my perfectly healthy expression of makeup enthusiasm. My name is Lainey, and today we're not doing a makeup video, we're doing a wig video. This video was requested by a fellow cat lover, Bubba Schmear. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, please correct me, and I promise to say it correctly in a future video. Anyway, we are cut from the same cat-loving cloth, and so I was more than happy to do this video. I believe I promised it within a week, and I know I'm a little bit late. I had to wait for some wig caps to come in the mail. I had a couple of false starts where I tried to do the video and it was a total dumpster fire. I'm trying to bring you guys the best quality that I am capable of bringing you. So this is it. This is the best I got. First and foremost, I wanted to admit to some embarrassing mistakes that I have made in the distant and recent past when it comes to wearing wigs. Most notably, that now, there are plenty of people out there who choose to wear a wig because they want to jazz up their look. They want to look a little bit more vibrant, a little bit funkier. Usually when I'm wearing a wig, I'm trying to tone it down. So this is very... it's embarrassing because it's obvious that I'm wearing a wig. Don't get me wrong, I love this hair color. I have cultivated this hair color and I'm finally happy with it. But when I'm trying to be a blonde, we can't have this. A little bit later on in the video, I'm going to get into the better but more difficult solution to this. But before I do that, let me show you the easier solution to this. If you have chosen to wear a wig just because you want to change the length or the style of your hair, you can choose a wig very close to not your natural hair color, well, not in my case, but the color that your natural hair currently is. So if I'm wearing this wig and I tilt my head or I sassily toss my hair and you get a little glimpse of my own hair underneath the wig, it isn't nearly as obvious that I'm wearing a wig, although you can still kind of tell, am I right? So this is a newer wig and I haven't really spent a lot of time trying to style the bangs, and honestly, some of this that I've got pulled down in front is my own hair because it blends in really well. But let me talk to you briefly about your hairline. So let me pull the wig back and show you my own hairline with a little bit of roots showing through, sorry. But you see these little baby hairs that come through? That is what a natural hairline is going to look like. Now let me pull the wig down. If you choose a wig without bangs, the seam is not going to be this obvious, but it's not going to look like a natural hairline. One way around that is to use a lace front wig. I don't own any. I don't really know how to work with them, so I won't be commenting on those. I will leave some links down below to some very good videos on lace front wig use. What you want is you want those little baby hairs to come through so it looks more natural, or you want some fringe hanging down on your face and hiding the seam. I personally just like to have some fringe in my face, some bangs either straight across or swept to the side, anything that's going to conceal this baby right here. You can also add some fun hair accessories, especially if you're wearing a wig to a party or you're going clubbing or you're going to a rave. And these will sometimes conceal the fact that you're wearing a wig. Sometimes it draws attention to the fact that you're wearing a wig. It just depends on what kind of accessory, on how it's worn, but I do find that sometimes hair accessories help. And I absolutely had to cram some cosplay into this video, so I'm going to talk about one of my current pet cosplay projects, Cersei Lannister from late Game of Thrones. This is the short-haired Cersei. Let me show you what this wig looks like. One thing I really love about this wig is that it has roots. It has very natural looking roots, and that will definitely help your wig look more like natural hair. And in this particular case, I feel like a hair accessory really makes things better. But we're still running into this problem, so I'm gonna solve it. Anytime you order a wig online, you are probably going to get one of these little fuckers in the mail. Don't use these for a wig cap. They'll peek through, they don't work. They work great for wig storage, but don't use this fishnet thing as a wig cap. Use a stocking cap. I will have a link down below where you can purchase a set of these. They do come in different tones, so if you're more of an olive skin tone, if you are of a deeper skin tone, you can buy one that matches your skin tone more closely. But these really, really light ones tend to be pretty translucent, almost like a translucent powder, so they really do work pretty universally. Anyway, you'll want to buy more than one if you plan on wearing the wig more than once, because you're gonna mess it up. So most wig tutorials will tell you to put the wig cap on like so. Well, I have a very little tiny bit of space between my hairline and my eyebrows. So what happens is the seam is basically like this when I'm trying to tack this down. So hi, my name is Lainey. This is a tutorial on how to look if you're going to commit armed robbery. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. The most illegal thing I've ever done was trespassing in a house that was supposedly haunted, and we got busted by the cops, but they let us go because we were dumb kids. Anyway, totally kidding. That was a bad joke. Sorry. Because of the size of my forehead, what I do is I cut these on the opposite end from the seam. Come on. And this is going to be the front for me. Now you can see that this isn't doing much to hide the hair up here. You don't need to hide this. Your wig's gonna hide this. What you wanna hide is this, especially this. All right, let's ruin my hair temporarily. So I'm taking this extra hold hairspray and I'm gonna try to tack this stocking cap to my skin. Unlike when you're spraying your hair, you want to get close as possible. Oh, and if you have sensitive hearing, invest in some earplugs because this is loud as fuck. And once it's nice and stuck, go ahead and trim away the excess stocking. And ideally the wig will cover this part of your ear, but you want your earlobe to show because that would look very strange. And I also wanted to add that this may be a problem for when you're wearing a shorter wig, which I'm about to do. So I'm gonna put one on just like this, just to contain that hair in the back. So yes, I'm double bagging it. So now let's see if my Cersei wig looks a little bit better. Long may she reign. Okay, so if I accidentally flip my hair, this isn't perfect. You know, I never claimed to be, but I feel like it's a lot less obvious than it was when I did not do the extra step and put on the wig cap and tack it down. So I would feel completely comfortable going to the Renaissance Festival wearing my hair just like this, which is what I plan to do. I have a costume, it's complete. So now that I have the hair, we're all done. All we need is the elephant, and I plan to go to the Texas Renaissance Festival and ride an elephant dressed as Cersei Lannister because I think that's epic. So now that we've gone full circle and landed right back where we started, I wanted to finish up with this original wig. Again, not perfect, but not nearly as obvious that it's a wig. And I put on my glasses because I posted a picture of myself in this wig wearing my glasses and people freaked out. They're like, oh my gosh, that looks so cute. Why don't you dress like that every day? And I don't dislike it, but honestly, I've got my contacts in. So I can't see shit. So I'm gonna have to take them off even if you do think they're cute. I'll wear my glasses in another video if you think that's a cute look. So here are my final thoughts. First of all, stocking caps, not fishnet caps. Secondly, you gotta jack up your hair underneath. It's gonna be bad. Let me show you what this looks like under here. Okay? Okay. So taking it off, it's fine. It's pretty easy to peel off. But you do have to tug a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. It is stuck to my hair. It's pulling. It's pulling. Not torture, but not comfy. Okay. So this hair, I guess you can't really feel it. This is crunchy. I mean, this is crunchy. This is like helmet head. So I'm gonna have to go take a nice long shower after this video. So just know that if you use this technique, your hair underneath is going to be a helmet. It is going to be glued to your head. It's gonna feel nasty. You're gonna need a shower, but it's gonna help your wig. At least I feel like it helps your wig. Bangs on wigs, definitely helpful. The parts on wigs. Let me get this girl back up here. See, this is a pretty good part for a wig. I'm impressed. This wig was not expensive, but this is a pretty good looking part. I mean, my part has roots, but I mean, it looks pretty close to a natural hair part. Let me show you a wig with a piss poor part. Voila, very fun color. My hair used to be very close to this color, which is why I bought this wig. But then I discovered that because of the synthetic material, there's something about this wig. I'll go ahead and put it on. It just looks, it looks so unnatural. It's not my favorite wig, if I'm being honest. So see, super fun color. This is what my hair looked like when it was hot pink. See how there's just a different sheen to this synthetic material than there is to actual hair. And then look at this part. I mean, there basically is no part. And when you get, and this wig, if I wear it out and don't pay attention to it, I'll start to get that cone head thing going on because there's not a part in this wig. And this shit, yeah, that's gonna be a dead giveaway that you're wearing a damn wig. So if you can look at the wig very closely on the website and you see a good part, that's a good wig. Also, a wig that looks like it has a little bit of roots going on, that is good as well. Finally, lace front wigs are kind of the gold standard for people who love wearing wigs. I don't really know how to work with them, so I'm not going to speak about them at all. I'm just going to say that they are supposed to be amazing. I've seen people work with them. They look amazing. I don't have that skill. So I have covered everything in my notes. If I forgot anything, which I'm sure I did, I always do. I try so hard, but I always leave something out. Just post your question down below. I am a microscopic germ of a YouTube channel, so I read and respond to every comment, and every comment I get makes me so happy. I love interacting with you guys. Bubba Schmear, thank you so much for requesting this video. You made me feel like a real YouTuber, and this is also a video that I had been thinking about doing for quite a while, so that gave me the motivation to get off my butt and do it, so thank you. And again, if I'm saying your name wrong, shame on me. I will apologize. So I suppose that wraps it up for today. As always, thank you so very much for joining me. Follow me on Instagram. I will follow you back. Throw me a pity like, give me some encouragement to make some more videos. Very special shout out to you if you are watching this video on the toilet. And until next time, stay adorably obsessed with makeup or wigs or Game of Thrones or cosplay or whatever brings you joy.